such an amazing night on a lot of levels. I just want to start though with the combined no-hitter and just seeing Ava and Sona so happy together. First, about the combined no-hitter. Just tell me about the combined no-hitter and the decision there, starting Sona and then bringing in Ava to close.
Yeah, well, we knew that we were going to bring in a couple of pitchers to get some work in. And then when Sona had the perfect game going into the fourth inning, I said, well, this is ruining my plan. Because earlier in the year, Sarah had a perfect game, and I had the plan, and I said, no, I'm sticking to it because it was so early in the season. Now, going into it later, I had to give her a shot. And when somebody got on, then I thought, okay, well, we can still go for the no-hitter, but you know, Ava, I wanted her to get some innings. She's been working so hard and had a really good outing against Texas a few weeks ago. And so, you know, and she said, thanks for trusting me. And I was like, there was no doubt. I mean, it's tough, even though you're up 8 runs, to go in that position and secure the no-hitter for her teammate. It's tough. It's awesome. And everyone was locked in. We were all looking at each other. We did the whole thing where you don't talk about it, but we know, like the eye contact, right? And very good for our program, very good for our pitching staff and our queens, and love how excited and how much they all celebrated both of them.
Yeah,
and each other. They both celebrated each other so much.
That's the thing. The two of them are generally excited for each other. I mean, I've never seen two pitchers smile like that after a no-hitter, combined no-hitter. It's the second combined no-hitter in program history with Matt Gaudis and Matt Kuhn. That's a pretty good list that they'll be joining there, and probably a confidence booster for both.
Absolutely. We're going to need every arm that we have on our team as we continue to go deep into season. And with the conference, the way it is, it's anybody's game any given day. And so, and the hitters that we're facing, it's no joke to get not only get them out once, but multiple times in a game and multiple games in a weekend. So, love that we have all those different looks and how much, again, I can't say enough how much they support each other.
Of course, Shannon Doherty with the home run, 3-run shot. I forgot to mention this the other weekend, but her, Shannon Doherty, and Jada Cody now have been a part of 173 wins in their careers, the most of any UCF players. They passed Stephanie Best, Janae Shinhoster, and that inaugural senior class over the weekend. Obviously, we know what they mean to you, but it seems like Shannon there is clicking as usual there with that home run, and very fitting that she contributed to this win.
Yeah, it just sticks. It goes to how they stick to the process. Both of those women are incredible. They're Order of Pegasus winners, and so they're both incredible at what they do, not only on the field, off the field, but who they are as people. And this is a tough game. This is a tough conference, and I love how they're committed to the process, and their biggest focus is getting the W at the end of the game. So Shannon deserved to have that one go out, and she, made it tough on herself by picking the longest distance to have to hit it, but it looked really nice. So.
And you got off to a fast start. I know that's something you've been working on, because Jacksonville, they jumped on Florida State when they beat them. How important was it to jump on them and kind of really take the balloon out of their sails there early in that game with that 5-run second inning?
When that was also a piece of starting, Sona and Ava, is just giving them a different look, because they can swing the bat, and they came out swinging first pitch too as well. So we knew that we definitely had to come about, and the leadership that we had from the top of the lineup, I heard them say, hey, we're not going to do what we did, because we had 3 pop-ups in the first inning, so we're going to make an adjustment, we're going to score right now. To hear them talk with such conviction to each other, I mean, it sounded like coaches talking, but that's where that the tough part of the season, it's paying off, and the fact that we continue to stick together, continue to celebrate each other, continue to be honest and talk about when we need to make adjustments. Can't be more proud of this group and what they're doing, and they're not done yet. They still have more to do.
Ashley Griffin had a great game on the field, but as we learned during the broadcast,
Yes,
big contributions
awesome
to what you're
shoes.
Wearing on the shoes. Kind of
Yes.
explain for those that may not be aware what she did for you, because I know it meant a lot to you.
Yeah, so I have to clean them now because I got them a little dirty, but I actually, with every game we kind of do like a little hype video, and so we played something, and the end of the video had all these videos and pictures of my oldest son, 4, who, as we've shared, was diagnosed on the spectrum when I was 2 years old, right after I accepted the job here. And so they showed the video and had a bunch of pictures before and the event last year, and then they presented these shoes to me. And I tried to hold back tears. I tried to stay as tough as I could in front of them. When they all left the room, I cried like a baby, but tears of joy. So Ashley Griffin made these, and she had our son sign them. That's his actual signature on both sides. So, and then it says Autism Speaks on the back. But not only talent on the field, these are amazing. So I'm sure you can reach out to her.
It's your second year you're doing the autism awareness near sellout, basically literally just a few seats away from basically a sellout. Officially. What does that mean to you that the people have embraced this and getting the word out? Obviously you're wearing the gear and everything there, and it's just had George throwing out the first pitch, and just what does this mean now? It's grown so big just in its second year.
It just speaks to not only the cause of the awareness and the acceptance, and I keep talking about the inclusion, but how Night Nation is so welcoming to everyone that's in our community, and the support that we have, and just how happy they were to celebrate. And I have to say that George nailed Sarah Willis's pitch to a T. I couldn't have done it better than him. So that was an awesome surprise, and it makes me think that we probably have to have him out here for a first pitch more often. But so cool to see how much he studied the game, studied Sarah and her pitching, and to have the support from George and his mother Mary. I mean, it just means so much how much they love our team, and how much they support us through even the tough times of the season.
And then also recently you got your 200th win here at UCF, and then with the win tonight, how are you feeling with the team?
I love the momentum that we have and where we're going. I like how we're buying into things. We're walking with some more confidence. We're walking taller for sure. And I just love seeing them happy. I love having fun with them, and but still staying tough on them. We had a tough practice yesterday because we needed to. And they are doing such a good job again of celebrating each other and playing for the team.
And then senior night right around the corner against number 1 Oklahoma. How are you preparing those seniors to go against this huge game for their team?
Yeah, at that point, we're going to focus on this weekend for sure. I know we're planning and have plans for senior weekend, but we're going to focus on this weekend. And at that point, we just play. We've done all the work. We've put all the hard work in. It's just time to play and enjoy the moment and realize where we are. And know that it's a very decorated team, and they're highly talented, but the game doesn't know, and it's just another team over there, and they're human beings as well.
Of course, you got Houston this weekend, longtime rivals, playing every year since '06. It's going to be at third place. They're going to be ready, got a good offense. Kind of how's the approach now between now and getting to Houston?
Yeah, definitely. I like the fact that we're going to be able to utilize our entire bullpen because they do have a dynamite offense, and showed that the very first game out in the conference against Texas. And so we're going to definitely utilize our arms in that way, and we know it's going to be a dogfight. They're a feisty, competitive team, much like us, and we always have very interesting, competitive, fun games to watch. And so, and being at their place, it's much like here. It's tough to beat us here, and same thing over there. So I'm looking forward to it. I love that type of competition. Our team loves that competition, and I think when we're in this position and really trusting the process, we just want to get back out on the game.
One more pitch. Okay.
Awesome.